Hello, warriors. I just would like to say, when I was growing up in church, people would say, when I look back over my life and I think things over, I can truly say that I have been blessed. I have a testimony. And I truly believe that when we look back over our life, we can see the good, the bad, the ugly. We can see the progress. We can see all the times that God has provided for us. Now, you may be saying, I'm in a current situation right now. That's why reflection is good for the soul. Go back and see how many times that God has provided for you in the past. When I look back over my life, I can say, I was in this situation and God, you came through as you always do. When the math was not mathing, and I still begin to give my tithes, I still continue to be faithful in the kingdom. Your favor overpowered any single thing that the devil tried to throw my way. Reflection is good for the soul. I know that it's almost Valentine's Day. It just doesn't apply to being in the relationship or having a boo thing. All of that stuff is cool and all. But when you really look back over your life and you see the storms that God has brought you over, you see the mountains that you had to climb, you see the tough times that you had to endure, but you're still here today to even talk about it, that's a blessing. You still have breath in your body, that's a blessing. You still have the activity of your limbs, and that is a blessing. The devil wants you to focus on this situation right in front of you, the mountain that you're facing. He wants you to continue playing that tape over and over again of how you're not going to get out of it. But God's word says, I have made you the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. If you seek first the kingdom of righteousness, everything else is going to be added unto you. I don't know what it is that you're expecting God to do. If you want him to add peace, financial increase, if you want him to add a husband, if you want him to add joy, whatever it is that you want God to do in your life, begin to put that into the atmosphere. We know that we can dwell on situations when they are negative, when we're really going through, y'all. I'm talking about for the people that when you're really going through, you can look at situations and be like, I don't even know how I'm going to make it out of that. You can change that way of looking at it to, God, you brought me out of it before. You came to my rescue before. You put my heart back together again before. God, you have been my provider when I didn't see a way out. God, you have given me joy in the midst of sorrow. God, you have provided like no one else has. I just want to encourage someone. Look back over your life. And if you still have breath in your body today at 12 o'clock, that God has given you life, and not only life, he has given you life abundantly. You have an opportunity here to live your life to the fullest. Of course, you have went through mountains, but if you're listening to this today, God has plans to prosper you. You did not give up. You're still breathing. You made it. So I just wanted to encourage someone. Go down memory lane. Start writing down your answered prayers that maybe God has answered before in the past. And if he's done it before in the past, he will do it again. We don't serve a mediocre God, but we serve a big God that does big things. So right dab in the middle of your hurt, your bitterness, your depression, your anxiety, we're still going to open up our mouth and give God our best praise. We're still going to open up our mouth and magnify how big God is. You're still breathing. You're still here today because of God's mercy. You are a kept woman. God has kept you through the storm and through the rain. So I want to encourage you. Look back over your life. Do not stay stuck on the mountain. Continue to press your way through. There is a blessing in pressing. The blessing has your name all over it. No exceptions. Be all that God has created you to be. And remember, if it is to be, it's up to me. If you want something different out of your life, you have to do something different in order to get something different. Happy, thankful Thursday, warriors. And this is your day. This is the day that the Lord has made. Don't be mediocre about who God has been to you, God. Don't be mediocre about who God has been to you. I'm sorry. But we're going to be big. We are going to be intentional about our worship, our praise, about the choices that we make every single day. God has plans to prosper you. Yes, you. Have a wonderful day, warriors.